Let's go! Hello everybody, Larry here, and welcome for another episode of Larry's Fountain Pen. I'm Larry, the pen book guy, and I'm blessed to be here with all my pen enthusiasts, paper, ink, journals, and notepad buddies out there. So today is notepads, notebooks, and journals. Different sizes and do different stuff. First of all, how many have notepads? I'm one. Notebooks? I'm one. Journals? I'm one. I have all kinds. So, first of all, let's talk about notepads, making notes. Well, how many of you, I'm sure a lot of us do the Post-it. They're, real easy to write yourself a note that doesn't take a lot of room right here on your table or desk. Tear it off and stick it somewhere, wherever you need to, and you're gone, right? Well, that's one, and it doesn't cost a lot of money for this. I think this is a little less than $3, I think. Here's one that a lot of people frown on because it's regular notebook paper, but I picked this up at Walmart. So this I picked up at Walmart, and it's called the Poly Fat Boy. Pretty cool notebook. I like it because it doesn't take a lot of room on the desk, and I can fold it over and make some quick notes, front or back, depending if I use a fountain pen or a gel or whatever kind of writing instrument I use. And what's cool is like, okay, I'm going to make a note. I'm done, so I can tear it off two ways. I can just rip the whole thing out, or I kind of hold here and easily take out this page. But you got to be careful because you can get it uneven, or you can just say, you know what, I don't have time to do all that, and just rip it out and be done with it. Then you can later take that off and whatever. So that's another way of doing your notes. And while we're at it, as you can see here, I've used this to try out some inks with. On Sunday, the 24th, I wrote in here some different pens. And then I did some different nib sizes and just some fun writing. And then on July 25th, that was on a Monday, I had my Jen Howe and did some writing because I used the 1.5 nibs and a broad nib, and Private Reserve ink, the electric DC blue, and then the Waterman red. So, and yeah, it has bleed through, but I just used a different page, and that's okay. I'm just making a note for me to look at, to remind me. It doesn't take up much room, doesn't cost a lot of money, under $1.50 or under $2, so it's convenient. And one I picked up at Walmart the other day is the College Rule Notebook. Doesn't take up a lot of room. It's a little bit bigger than the Fat Boy is, and a little bit bigger than the Post-it notes, but still works the same. And I like this one a lot because it has the little folder in here that you can put your notes in. And this also you can tear out like the Fat Boy did. You can just rip that out. I don't know if it's any easier. First time for me, and it'll maybe, yeah, it is easier to do. Rip that out and slip it all in here. and you're good to go. So these are kind of fun. And of course I do have some better paper. I have the Clairefontaine and the Rhodia, and they don't take a lot of room. And I like the tablets myself because I can flip them over. Okay. Also, I use the Mead College Rule 70 sheet notebook, and I do use fountain pen, and it does bleed through, but that's okay. I still use both sides, but it's just convenient, and it's handy, and I do some practicing writing when I'm on my bike working out. So the reason why I'm showing this is because people were wanting ideas and wondering what I use and how I use them. Here's a cool journal that I haven't used that a friend of mine, Chris, sent me. I believe it was last year. Cool journal. Reminds me of that old style. And look at the inside. It's really nice, and the paper is different, and I haven't written in it yet. To me, this journal reminds me of like Indiana Jones, like the one he had in the movie, and even, believe it or not, like the back in the 1500s. It has really a neat look, and I really do like it. One day I will test out the paper in it. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notebooks in it. So, and I don't think you can, once you use them, that's it. But that's fine. It's a nice notebook. Then, let me get a stack over here. I have a really cool journal I picked up at Walmart. And it's hardcover. I like the paper. I yet to test it, and I'm sure that it won't be fountain pen friendly, but that's okay. It does have a ribbon marker, and I've showed before, like, you know, books that don't lay down flat. Well, you can make them flat if you get your notebook and just do a few pages at a time. I'm doing a whole lot right now, so I won't take up all your time, and that will help your notebook lay flat as it is now. But I've been known to use journals as notebooks. Does it take a lot of room? No, not really, but you can't just jot a note down and put it aside. It's a whole different ballgame with this. But it's still, I think, nice. Here's another journal that I bought at half-price books. Write. It's called the Naked Write J for $5.99. Cool notebook. Why did I buy? I like journals. I like notebooks. I like notepads. I like paper. I love writing. I love the way the book is spine looks. It's a hard cover, and it's really nice, really nice. And then Mr. Announcer will announce this notebook that a friend of mine, fellow reviewer, Jason, sent me. I believe it was last year or beginning of this year.
The company name is Kokuyo.
And the book name, the journal book name is Campus. And it's a real nice notebook. The paper, I can tell you now, is excellent. I've used some of the paper before, and it really is nice paper. And what I like about this notebook is, you know, you can have the date or the number, you can put the page number, date, and whatever title you want. There's so many things you can do with notebooks. Use your mind. Be creative. So that's that. Now, let's go back to Notepads. I got this off of Mastrop. Do you remember, Mr. Announcer? Was it last year or was it 2015?
Late last year, I believe.
And here it is. It's called Bull and Stash. Mr. Announcer says it better with his voice. Watch.
Yeah, Bull and Stash.
See, my voice sucks. Ugh. Anyway. Here's what I like about this notebook. It's small, convenient. You can slip this in your back pocket. Not a problem. Carry it with you and just take it out. Quick notes at meetings, in the office. It works well. I like the leather cover on it. It really feels nice. It looks good. And you can tell it's got marks. And there's a few right there I've done it. You know, it's going to look even better. The more you use it, the more it'll age with you. From your oils in your hands, it's just really a neat little notebook. So, but here's the thing that I particularly don't care for. When you open it up, it will lay flat. Your notebook lays flat. It's got screws to hold your notebook in. And that's not too bad, right? Okay. So, when you're done writing on the first page, let's go to the next page. Well, there's lined pages, but then the back is blank. Well, you can have a problem with these type of notebooks because of the little rim here that holds everything together. When you write, you'll have this right here as a hump, so it's going to be kind of hard if you write, so probably won't write. Now you do the next page the same way, and here you go, you're going to have that same problem there. So, is it still usable? Yeah. But then, the ball game changes. Let's get down to here. It's going to get a little more rougher. When you turn the page to write, you won't really be able to, because you're going to find this very annoying here. And then the paper, you're going to start doing this if you don't hold it. See there? Now, I haven't really tried working with it, but I did fold it back some, but it's going to be more difficult. So when you use this particular notebook, you're going to have to hold it down and write your notes. And, you know, it just depends on the person's taste. Do you mind it so much that you won't use it, or would it be okay for you? Okay. And then when you get back here, look at that. Really gets difficult. So, when you're buying notebooks, you need to do your homework, do your research, and make sure that this is going to work for you. So, you know, be careful when you're buying your notebooks. And I hope you're all still hanging with me. I hope you don't find this boring, because I don't. I think it's interesting that I wish somebody would have reviewed notebooks and paper qualities to let me know when I started getting into the paper world what to look for. Because paper, some people are real picky about paper and notebooks. So, am I glad I bought this notebook? Well, you know what? Yeah, I am. Will I use this notebook? Yes, I will. I'll write notes, and I'll just leave them in here. So, I'm okay with it. Is it the best notebook I have? No. But, again, I'm glad I bought it. And I bought some refills here. Some are blank. Yep. line and blank. So that's pretty cool because they fit the notebook with the screws in it. And you know, I collect them, so that's why, another reason why I bought this notebook, because I like it. I like collecting them. I like using them. So I hope you found that one interesting. So, put this back in here. I take care of all my stuff, do I not, Mr. Announcer?
Yes, you do.
Yep. So if you ever buy one of my pens, they're very well taken care of. So here we go. Here's one I got. Mr. Announcer will announce it. Ta-da!
This is the Taroko Design notebook.
Taroko Design notebook. It's a A5. It's why I got it. Notebook. It's a stationary one. And this is the standard A5. And it's got the 15 by 21 centimeters or the 5 by 8 by 8 by 3 inch. And this is some really nice paper. Fountain pen friendly, yes. And I love the notebook. Lays down flat. Works really nice. So that's another nice notebook to have. So if you're into paper, join the crowd. I'm a big fan of paper and notebooks, and my favorite paper, and I know y'all will kill me probably. I'll get a lot of hate mail, but that's okay. I'm a big boy, big bone. Tomo River paper. It's what I usually write my pen pals with, and I do some of my paper and ink tests on. But I also like the
Kokuyo.
And I also like the
Taroko Design.
And I also like just a regular journal notebook. So they're fine. Now, next to last, because we still got a whole bunch more to go, I bought this on Massdraw. I just had to have it. It's an A5 journal or notebook or both. And it's got the leather cover. So here's how I got it. I was able to choose the color of my cover for the A5, and it came with Rhodia. I didn't say I hate Rhodia. I like Rhodia a lot. And I use Rhodia, believe it or not, a lot. Rhodia paper rocks. So, never have opened it. It's still here. And what this one has is a pen or pencil holder. And it goes, but it's really tight. I'm thinking in time it will maybe loosen that up. So that's how it looks. But then you'll see the name of the cover. It's up here. So, does that mean the cover, the pen or pencil holder would be in the back of the notebook and go from this one? No, I don't think so. Well, it could. What do you think, guys? Let me know. Give me some feedback on that. Which way would you have it? Would you have it this way? So your pen loop or pen holder would be up like this, or would you have it with the pen coming out this way? I'm curious, so help me out. Alright, that's that. So, that's going to conclude this episode of notes, notebooks, journal, and some paper. I hope you found this interesting, and stay with me because this is part 1. Part 2 will be out very shortly as soon as I get it together. Hit that like button if you found anything in this video that you found interesting. If you find me interesting, hit that like button. I'll make faces, whatever. So, remember, subscribe. Tell your friends about my channel. Spread the word about Larry's Fountain Pen Army. My goal is, while I'm on this earth, is to spread the word about fountain pens. I don't care if you use a Gent Howell or a $1.49 fountain pen, or medium or more higher upper range fountain pens, or the most expensive fountain pens. I just want to get the word out because I truly love fountain pens that much. If I was a young man, I would learn how to make fountain pens, and I would create a Larry fountain pen. Like you heard of Edison's fountain pens? Yeah, well, it'd be probably an LB fountain pen. So anyway, again, folks, really thank you so much for joining me today. It's really important to have you guys with me, and I hope y'all really don't get bored, because I'm having a great time, the time of my life. So, leave your comments below. I need your input. I always need your guys' input. And never take it wrong if I disagree with what you say in your comments. Because remember, we all are different. You have your opinions, they have their opinions, I have my opinions, but we're all in the same family, right? So we work together, we respect everybody's opinions. Peace, love you guys, kisses and hugs, dynamite, and please don't ever text and drive. Later, guys.